Hello guys, welcome to another wonderful session of learning with PrepClass. I am BC, I am a PrepClass tutor. In this video, we are going to be solving Akwa Pre-vocational Studies for the year 2020 from question 21 to question 25. Subscribe to our channel, like and also go the extra mile by commenting on this videos as I look forward to responding to your comments. Thank you. So let's move on to the first question in this video. Question 21. Which of the following crops do not possess fibrous roots? A. Maize. B. Coconut. C. Cocoa. D. Oil palm. So which of the following crops do not possess fibrous roots? But first of all, we need to know what fibrous root means. A fibrous root is a root that consists of groups of roots of similar size and length. They do not penetrate deeply into the soil. This is the main distinction between fibrous root and taproot. Taproot goes deeply into the soil, while fibrous root does not penetrate deeply into the soil. Examples of crops that are fibrous roots are maize, coconut, and oil palm. So these are all examples of crops that possess fibrous roots. So their roots does not penetrate deeply into the soil. But the cocoa tree has taproot. So the kind of root that the cocoa tree has is called taproot. Why? Because it penetrates deeply into the soil. Taproots are the kind of roots that penetrate deeply into the soil. The branch roots go down very deep. They go down into the soil very deep. So which of the option is correct? The option is C. Cocoa has taproot. So it does not possess fibrous roots. Maize, coconut, and oil palm have fibrous roots, while cocoa has taproot. So the correct answer is C, cocoa. Number 22. Weeds are beneficial to the farmer except that they A. Harbor crop pest. B. Prevent soil erosion. C. Prevent soil evaporation. D. Serve as medical herb. Okay, so first of all, what is a weed? A weed is a plant growing where it is not wanted, or you say weeds are unwanted plants. So weeds are unwanted plants. They are plants that grow where they are not wanted. Okay, so although weeds are unwanted plants, they also have their benefits. Many people don't know this. Many people don't know that although weeds are unwanted plants, but they still have their benefits. So what do they do? How are they beneficial to farmers? They help to fertilize the soil. They help to prevent soil erosion. Remember that soil erosion is the washing away of the topsoil. So when weeds are there, it prevents soil erosion. The topsoil will not be able to be washed away. And then it also prevents soil evaporation. Some weeds also serve as medical herbs. Examples: mint, wild garlic, daisies. These are used for one ailment or the other. Okay, so weeds are very beneficial to plants, except that they harbor crop pests. Weeds harbor insect and animal pests. So that is the disadvantage they have. That is one of the disadvantages that weeds have. So they harbor crop pests. So weeds are beneficial to the farmer because they prevent soil erosion, they prevent soil evaporation, they serve as medical help, but they harbor crop pests. So this is why it is not beneficial. So the answer is A. Weeds are beneficial to the farmer except that they harbor crop pests. Okay, crop pests damage the crops. They cause damage to the crops. So this is why it is not beneficial to have weeds on your farm. So the correct option is A. Harbor crop pests. Now let's move on to question 23. The type of advertising that encourage the customers to buy a product of a particular brand is dash advertising. A. Personal. B. Persuasive. C. Informative. D. Competitive. So which of this is correct? But first of all, we need to know the meaning of all these types of advertising. The first one is personal advertising. This is a notice traditionally in the newspaper. So this is when you put out a notice about your product on the newspaper. So that is personal advertising. Persuasive advertising is a form of product promotion that seeks to persuade a potential customer to purchase a specific product, usually when presented with several different similar products in the same product category. So this means that you are trying to encourage or to persuade a potential customer to purchase a specific product. You are telling them why that particular product is better than the other product. So you have different other similar products in the market, but you are persuading them, you are encouraging them to buy this particular brand. Okay, so what about informative advertising? Informative advertising is a type of advertising that is carried out in a factual manner. So this is based on facts. It solely relies on the goods or services strengths and features. So this has to do with the strength of the goods. Everybody knows that, oh, this particular product is good. Okay, so we don't need to we're talking more about the quality of the goods here. Okay, so here we're talking more about the quality of the goods. So instead of trying to convince the customers, you're giving them good quality. So it's based on facts. Informative advertising is a type of advertising that is carried out in a factual manner. It is based on the quality of goods and services. And instead of trying to convince customers, you are actually advertising the quality of the product. Now, what is competitive advertising? This is an effort by at least one company to create a contrast between its product and the same or similar product offerings by competitors. So now there are different kinds of similar products in the market today. Let's talk about detergent. There are different kinds of detergent. Now, maybe I'm producing a particular detergent called BC detergent. When I want to advertise it, I'm telling you why Omo detergent is not good, why you should buy my own. So I'm calling out other competitors. So I'm telling you that mine is better than the other competitors. So this is competitive advertising. And you're trying to establish a contrast for the consumer and trying to influence the consumer's buying choice. So this company hopes to obtain a larger market share. So when I'm trying to influence your choice, I'm telling you why mine is better than the other competitor which produces a similar product. So this is what competitive advertising means. You are trying to create a contrast between your own product and other similar products from other companies. Okay, so now which of the option is correct now? The type of advertising that encourage the customers to buy a product of a particular brand is dash advertising. It's not personal advertising. It's not informative. It's not competitive because you're not calling out other competitors. You're not calling out other similar products. You are persuading them. You are encouraging the customers to buy a product of a particular brand. So the correct option is B, persuasive. Okay, number 24. The following are factors that affect pricing of agricultural products, except A, perishable nature of products, B, cost of transportation, C, harvesting food, D, seasoned products. So which of these options does not affect pricing of agricultural products? Now, let's talk about each of the options. Perishable nature of products. So the perishability of a product is the ability of that product to get spoiled. Okay, so there are some kinds of agricultural products that get spoiled easily, like fruits. So the higher the perishability of the product, the lower the price. If I bring agricultural products to the market, for example, and then these products are highly perishable, I might just want to reduce the price so that I can sell it off on time before they spoil. If I'm selling bananas, for example, I know that bananas spoil on time. So in order not to lose money, I might try to reduce the price So the higher the perishability of the product, the lower the price. Cost of transportation also affects the pricing of agricultural products. So when the cost of transportation is high, the price also goes higher, because if I'm spending a lot of money to transport my goods from the farm to the market, then I'll have to increase the price of the product, because I've spent so much money on transportation. So the higher the cost of transportation, the higher the price. Season products. There are some products that are seasonal. You can find some products in the dry season, some products are found in the rainy season. Okay, so the products that cannot be found in the market during dry season, for example now, if such product is found during dry season, they will be very few and will be sold at a higher price. Examples are some kinds of fruits and vegetables. So there are some of them that you find them only in rainy season. They are very abundant in rainy season and they are cheap in rainy season, during rainy season. But during dry season, they are very few, so the prices are higher. So seasonal products can either lead to the prices being higher or lower depending on the season and depending on the availability of the product. But harvesting period does not affect the pricing of an agricultural product. The time that the product is harvested does not affect the pricing of an agricultural product. So the correct option is C, harvesting period. The following are factors that affect pricing of agricultural products except harvesting period. Number 25, process or act of giving birth in pigs is A, farrowing, B, lambing, C, calving, D, blooding. Okay, so we need to understand each of these terms to be able to answer this question. What does farrowing mean? So farrowing is a term specific to swine, that is pigs. It is an act of giving birth. Okay, so farrowing is an act of giving birth in pigs. Okay, lambing is the time in the spring when female sheep give birth to lambs. So it is the time in the spring when female sheep give birth to lambs. So lambing is gotten from the word lamb. So it's an act of giving birth to lambs. Calving is the act of giving birth to a calf. So a cow gives birth to a calf. So the young one of a cow is called a calf. So that's where the word calving comes from. It comes from calf. So the act of giving birth to a calf is called calving. Then blooding is the act of bleeding an animal. Maybe you want to slaughter it for consumption or for sale. So that is what blooding means. So which of the option is correct? Process or act of giving birth in pigs is A, farrowing. That's the correct option. So the process or act of giving birth in pigs is called farrowing. So the correct option is A. Check. I hope you enjoyed this video and you were able to learn a lot. Please subscribe to our channel. This is where you can get more videos like this. Also, do not forget to like and comment. You can also join us on WhatsApp by clicking on the link in the description below. Till I come your way next time. Bye.